So we're getting strapped up, got the jacket on, it's a little cold today, and we're about to take this thing up to Fruska Gora. Fruska Gora is a really beautiful, hilly, mountainous area right next to Novi Sad. There's lots of beautiful scenic viewpoints, hills, the nature is really nice. People have vineyards, weekend homes, that kind of thing. So we're gonna take this guy up there and then we're gonna do a review of it as well. So tune in on this snap. I'm gonna give you a drone shot of the surrounding hills and the area. So this is my first time riding around the Polaris. Lalic has been killing it, driving really nicely around this area, really handling a bunch of obstacles and terrain. There's mud. Took it around a ramp, literally almost a vertical to vertical down. It handled it really well. This thing is a thrill. I've never been in one of these, but I definitely recommend, if you guys like off-roading, to try one of these out. They start at around 20 grand. I think this one probably is around $25,000. Is that right, Lalic? It's around $25,000? Yeah. And since I don't know all of the dimensions of this, I'm just gonna read them off my phone. Some of the quick statistics. Its box capacity is about 300 pounds. Its estimated dry weight is about 754 kilos or 1,659 pounds. Its fuel capacity, so it's got a small tank, but it's 9.5 gallons. And it does pretty well with that. You fill that up, you can take it out off-roading. If you're doing some hardcore stuff, you know, you could take it, you can get another tank. And then it's got a 1,000cc engine that has plenty of power. I'll put the horsepower figure up here for it, just so you guys can reference it. But the thing is great, honestly. Let's just take a quick look. So it's got these massive tires. Got about 34 inches of ground clearance, and that is exactly 34 centimeters. So you can fly over all the obstacles that you wish that are that high. It does a really good job. Also, because the wheels are so close together, it pivots really well over different types of terrain. Let's talk about the front. You see the front, it's got these headlights, it's got turn signals, so it is street legal. You can drive it on the street and register it that way. And it's got this little hook that you can use to get yourself out of a hole if you're stuck. Tie it around a tree and pull yourself out. This particular model has electronic power steering, and it's got all sorts of other goodies in here. You need a helmet to ride this thing. As you can see, this is Lalic's helmet, and he wears it like a damn pro. And then over here, it's got a locking rear diff, and it's got a couple of different things: four-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive for the street. It's got a little speedometer right here. That looks kind of cool. It's automatic. It's got 2 seats with seat belts, and it's got this little spoiler that makes it look really sporty and aggressive. And you know, that's about it. We're gonna take this thing up that hill, and then we're gonna do more drone shots of this beautiful terrain in Fruska Gora, Serbia. Literally one of the most beautiful landscapes in all of Europe, in my opinion, but I'm biased because I'm Serbian and I love Serbia. And so let's get this thing out on the road and keep going. Like a Land Rover 110 in Africa that I usually drive is like so much lighter and so much more precise. And yeah, definitely this is a precision built off-roading vehicle, so that's how it feels, that's how it drives. It's bare bones, everything's plastic, but the thing rips. Alright, this thing has zero problems with any sort of elevation. It just crushes it. I think I'm gonna link to what suspension it has up here in the corner of the screen. But it really does do a good job going through all sorts of terrain at relatively high speed and leveling it out. It feels nice and comfy in the cabin. Woo! So here in Vojvodina, there is this literally like motorcycle, dirt bike, jumping hill. I don't even think this is intentional. I think the folks that just love doing this kind of extreme stuff, you know, have come up here and made a mount, but this is extremely steep. Like, look how steep that is. Do you see how steep that is? Anyway, there's Lalic. There's Lalic. He's coming up. He's gonna go ramp the hill. All right, let's see if we can catch him. Ready? There we go. Yeah. For every Serbian video, there has to be a good Serbian ending. Delicious barbecue. That's what it's all about. Catch us for episode 3 where we're gonna do something else. Today we showed you the hills next to Novi Sad, Fruska Gora, and in the next episode, we're gonna go check out castles and other cultural things. Peace.